Well, thank you for coming, and sorry that I'm not gonna be entertaining you guys like the way he did, but when Vincent asked me about that, I want you to talk about the business, and I said, what am I going to talk about? Because many times it's just not, I don't know where the beginning and the end is, and what he just say, what really worked for you, what makes you successful. And to me, it's both my good luck and also bad luck in a way, because when I first came to America, a revolution broke out in Ethiopia, and I was by myself and could not even, pay for my tuition. With the help of a lot of people around me who supported me, who really gave me this confidence to go on, gave me to work harder. And to me, my success is really basically hard work. I started out with this very, very small business from my apartment. And if it wasn't for that learning how to work hard, then I don't know, I probably would have given up a long time ago. I think that's to me was very important. And also just the passion, the passion for design. I was an assistant for Harvey Bernard. I was a ready-to-wear designer. When for my wedding, I was looking for a wedding dress and couldn't find anything simple. Just what I wanted to do, just something simple. So I ended up making my own dress, and right after my wedding, and I said, it can't be just me who really, this was 1985. Clearly there's plenty of simple, beautiful dresses now, but not 22 years ago. So right after my wedding, I said, it can't just be me that who really wants something simple. And my husband suggests, well, no, I did say that I just wanted to do some custom, just for my apartment. So how do I get people? Say, call the magazine. So I called the magazine. I had this small ad, small picture. I was the I was the director and the makeup artist. I mean, a horrible, embarrassing ad campaign, which is it was terrible. So I called Bride magazine. They told me how much it cost. And but the rest of it I have no budget, so I had to really do. I don't even know how I found a photographer, and probably just probably $400, just the whole entire budget. So I sent this picture to Bride magazine, and I say, what do you think? And the woman said, well, not so bad, but the model had a mustache on it. I mean, it was just like everything, but the only thing it just says Amsale custom design. And this is from the Photoshop. So, we have this, I know it's, and we hire answering service. We just say, good morning, Amsale, and then she tells me and call this customer. So the first thing when the ad break out, I had no idea whether I'm just going to get one call or like hundreds. Either way, it could be just a problem to me, because if I don't have any, it would just be terrible. And if I have 100, I'm by myself in this apartment. So, but I did get a call, and my first customer, luckily, all she wanted was veil, not a wedding dress. and she had this, her wedding, was in this huge, I forgot what it was, but just like a major, major wedding. So she wants me to do a veil. I sketched out the veil, silk veil, not this cheap thing. And finally she just said, how much is it? I have absolutely no idea. So I'm too embarrassed to say I don't know. So I went in the back and kind of calculated on my son and came back and told her, didn't even cover the cost, whatever I say to her. So that was my first client. And then just like one client at a time, and that to me, if I did not like what I was doing, it was very, very difficult to really be my own pattern maker, my own salesperson, which was I'm terrible at, and but it's really what really get me going is what the love that I have of making dresses and designing and working with the clients. and that for 3 years I have done that, but it was just as much fun as it was. It's also very difficult. Some people start calling me, and now the stores want to carry me, and we turned it into a wholesale business. So little by little, it just it grew. And I think advice that I would give to anyone who really, especially fashion designers, whomever is here, it's not. If you love what you do, you need to stick with it. You need to have you need to have a point of view. You should not, there will be people who really love your work. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to do simple today, and then you cannot have a confusing that. That's such an important message to give, and there's always going to be a challenge. When I was small, the challenge was I was by myself, too hard. When you get bigger, the challenge is different. The challenge today is much different than 22 years ago. But you'll always overcome it, but you have to really be passionate about what you do, and just hard work. I think to me, that's my success, really. The focus that I have for my design, and even when I know I'm just like all over the world the way I talk about it, but first people know me by Amsale, the simplicity, that clean thing that I couldn't find. That's how I created this business. But brides are not always simple, and then bride wanted like more beading, more elaborate, and I start adding a little bit. That's why I say stay to what your point of view is, and I'm start diluting my aesthetic. So we created a new division, the Kenneth Poole collection, which is I'm the creative designer, just the opposite of Amsale. Just over the top, and I mean really just ridiculous, in a way. And I'm having fun with it. I was talking to Preston for him to come. It's like my favorite collection now, because it's something that it really just must be. I don't know. It's just like when I work with Amsale, I'm always want to make sure that it is the cleanness, the line, the sophistication, that one focal point, as little as it is important. But when you do with Kenneth Poole, this freedom that I can just it could be 25 yards, and the more ruffle you put to it, the more exciting it gets. So I'm having with Kenneth Poole, and the third division is Crystals. I don't need to go through that, but now we have 3 different divisions. But at the end, what I would want to say is, really, especially owning a business is always a challenge, and you need to expect that, and that it will be over, or you change it to something. The economy right now, I think, if I have to sit down and watch CNN, the economy is I'll be terrified. There are still people who borrow something to buy a wedding dress. So I have to look at those girls. She needs the dress. I have to make it beautiful, rather than she's not getting married or she's cutting back on her wedding dress. I can't think that way. So the challenge right now is the economy, but it's not so bad. Anyway, you're next.